Congratulations on this fantastic film.
Thanks so much.
Gen Z seem to be known for having subtitles under everything nowadays. Is music subtitles for the heart more than subtitles for the mind?
Oh, I'm going to steal that. I love that. That's amazing. I totally agree. I think that, having music, especially in a film like this where there isn't much dialogue, the music really needs to help carry that emotion, carry that story. And so wanting it to be as specific and intentional and active as possible so that it does have that same level of detail and emotion.
And when you have so little dialogue, how do you go about making contact with that sense of innocence and wonder that this film is all about?
Yeah, I think it's a balance of having melody that is incredibly memorable and something that people can latch onto, and developing that through the course of the film, while at the same time having this really intricately enriched, detailed orchestration and compositional approach so that you're always listening to something that's evolving and growing and changing, so nothing causes you to sit back. It's always active while being very supportive.
And how do you use your music to drive the story forward? Because sometimes they say, it's the notes you don't play are as important as the ones you do.
Yeah, my approach kind of stems from my background as a jazz pianist, where I was always interested in being the best accompanist possible. And so when I'm playing along to the film, I'm really acting as an accompanist, making sure that, in moments where I need to make sure the music is pulling back, it's pulling back. Moments where it needs to step forward, it steps forward. So it's that kind of ebb and flow that really is a collaboration and a dance really between the music and the dialogue and the sound effects and the imagery.
And how personally satisfying is it once you've sat there in your studio, you've messed with ideas and everything like that, then you get these in these enormous studios with the full orchestra and hear your baby come to life?
Yeah, there's nothing like it. Having in this case over 100 musicians play this music and hear it come to life. And for me, I'm always striving to write music that these musicians are excited to play no matter what part they're playing. You have the best musicians in the world that are playing this music. We recorded here in London. And for me, I want the violin part to be just as interesting as the second trombone part, so that everybody feels engaged and active. So, that was so thrilling, and there's nothing like it.
And one of the things about music, about this film, is obviously the sense of wonder and innocence. If you had the chance to go back and do something for the first time because you love the experience so much, if you had the chance to go back and do that again, what would be your first time?
Like in my life in general? I'd say probably playing piano for the first time. Just because, right now when I play it, I'm, no matter what, locked into certain habits and things that I do. But when you're a child, like my daughter's 2.5, and she plays it in a way where she's exploring and discovering the entire time, and she's not doing something that she's used to doing. She's trying to figure it out. So if I could do that again, that'd be really fascinating.
Right. Congratulations again, and thank you so much for speaking to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys!
Hey,